China knocks Trump trade deal with Vietnam. China knocked the newly announced U.S. trade deal with Vietnam, saying Beijing firmly opposes any deal that disadvantages its economy and pledged to take countermeasures to protect its own interests. The trade deal with Vietnam, which President Trump announced on Wednesday, sets the tariff rate on the country at 20%, with Vietnam giving the U.S. tariff-free access to its markets. It also seeks to prevent third countries like China from laundering their exports through Vietnam, imposing a 40% tariff on goods that originate from a country with a higher import tax rate and shipped through Vietnam. China firmly opposes any deal made at the expense of China's interests in exchange for so-called tariff exemptions, a spokesperson for the Chinese Ministry of Commerce said, when asked about U.S. tariff negotiations with certain countries. Should such a situation arise, China will never accept it and will take resolute countermeasures to safeguard its legitimate rights and interests, the spokesperson continued. The spokesperson said China welcomes efforts by other countries to resolve trade issues with the U.S. through consultations on the basis of equality. The spokesperson continued. At the same time, we urge all parties to stand on the side of fairness and justice and on the right side of history in resolutely upholding international trade rules and the multilateral trading system. The president announced the deal with Vietnam on Truth Social, days before the pause on his sweeping county-specific tariffs is set to expire. The only other country to reach a comprehensive trade deal since Trump's Liberation Day tariffs were announced in April is the United Kingdom. The Chinese official reiterated Beijing's general disdain for Trump's reciprocal tariffs, which the official called a typical act of unilateral bullying that seriously undermines the multilateral trading system and disrupts the normal order of international trade. China has consistently and firmly opposed such actions. It has been proved that only by firmly defending its principles and position can a country truly safeguard its lawful rights and interests, the official said. The Trump administration reached an agreement with China last week focused on rare earth exports to the U.S., building on previous talks between the two nations that eased tariffs on imports from Beijing. This week, the Trump administration rescinded some restrictions on the export of chip design software to China, just weeks after putting the limitations in place.